Alright, what's up everybody? Long time no see. I haven't filmed a video probably since the 52 Subskibler special. But that's not the point. I'm gonna get to the business here. Ew, sports. I know. Shut up. We're doing it. Let me put this up here. I don't know how much that helps, but helps a little bit. So, I know probably none of y'all give a fuck about the NBA, but I do. I love the NBA. Luka Doncic traded at midnight from the Mavericks to the Lakers is fucking nuts. Even if you're not a sports fan, I'm sure you heard this somewhere. People talking about it, because this is a type of trade you make in 2K, like as a joke and shit, you know what I'm saying? But the fucking Mavericks GM, I guess, must have thought, he must have been drunk or something. He's gonna have a rough, I'm sure his morning when he woke up and went, alright, hopefully I didn't do nothing dumb, must have been rough, because fuck, man. And it sucks, because Anthony Davis isn't bad at all. Anthony Davis is great. The problem is, though, is that you traded your young star for an injury-prone older player. Now, his defense will be... I think I'm of the opinion that Anthony Davis to the Mavericks is a better move than Luka to the Lakers. I do think his defensive ability will 100% make the Lakers, make the Mavericks better. But the problem is that they also got rid of Luka. If you put Luka and AD together, that's pretty fucking solid. And same for the Lakers. I don't think the Lakers, other than LeBron, have like a very consistent offense. You know what I mean? So I think Luka's ability to score will be pretty well, or will help them pretty much. Help them. Sorry. Another thing I think is I don't think the Lakers are building for Le Goat, Le Sunshine no more, right? I think they're planning on LeBron retiring in the next year or two, so they traded for another young superstar to build around, which is why I think they acquired Luka Doncic and sent Anthony Davis to American Airlines, right? I think they're planning on LeBron retiring soon, so that they want someone else to kind of build around. Crazy trade. This trade was so wild. My dad, who doesn't even watch the NBA, was asking me about it. I mean, shit's nuts. Almost everyone heard about this. I woke up at 8 a.m. to do my school assignments, right? I look at my phone. Well, first I brush my teeth, right? Then I look at my phone, and I see Luka x Lakers edit, and I'm like, what the fuck? We're in the middle of the season. You can't be this dry with NBA content that we're already doing pointless jersey swaps. And then I learned, oh fuck, he actually got traded there. And I audibly said, what? And then I was making fun of the Mavericks on Twitter. This must be a rough, like, past 9 months if you're a Dallas Mavericks fan. I mean, you lose the finals. But, you know, you had something to look forward to. Luka, Kyrie was, you know, pretty good. And now you lost the heart and soul of your team. I'm a Celtics fan, so if Jaylen Brown or Jason Tatum got traded, I'd be devastated. Fuck, I was devastated when Marcus Smart got traded. I mean, that guy, I loved Marcus Smart. And Rob Williams, the Time Lord, right? I mean, I love both of those guys, and they both got traded, which sucked, but they weren't like the superstars of the team, you know what I'm saying? This is insane that Luka Doncic got traded to the Lakers. I can't believe that shit, too. It just feels so weird. And the funniest part is that no one knew about this. There were no rumors. Luka didn't ask for a trade. Anthony Davis didn't ask for a trade. They just sent them. And I think that's how more trades should be. Less rumors and more just, hey, here's a trade. Take it. Leave it. But yeah, so I just had to talk about that because I thought it was fucking crazy. And I don't know how many of y'all watch the NBA, but maybe you find it crazy too. Next, Super Bowl prediction. Unfortunately, we're living in the darkest timeline. We got Chiefs and Eagles in a rematch. Now, you guys know this. I'm a Patriots fan, right? So I can't talk too much shit here, but I'm going to talk a lot of shit here. For the first time in my life, I'm rooting for the Eagles to win, which I fucking hate the Eagles. Fuck the Eagles. Their fans are annoying as shit. Their uniforms are fucking ugly. Well, just the font. The number font's ugly. The actual green looks nice. It's just they need a better font. You know what I'm saying? But I like Saquon. I like AJ Brown. I even like Jalen Hurts. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm rooting for them. I'm not a Chiefs hater. As I just showed you, I'm a Patriots fan, so I know what it's like watching a team that no one likes. You know what I mean? I know what it's like watching a team no one likes. And I know what it's like watching your team get favorable calls from the refs. Now, I wasn't alive when the tuck rule happened, but everyone knows that was a fumble. If you don't know, Tom Brady fumbles the ball, but they call it an incomplete pass because he tucked the ball back. Another one that I remember, Miles Jack, AFC title, I think 2018, I want to say, or 2017, one of the two. Miles Jack recovers a fumble, but they blow the play dead early and say that he was touched down, which he wasn't. And then, of course, the roughing the passer on Brady against the Chiefs, funny enough. I think that was 2018, where they tapped his shoulder and they threw a flag for roughing the passer. So I know what it's like to watch my team get favorable calls. Now, in the moment, hell yeah, I'm fine with it. But obviously, I can look back and go, yeah, that was a pretty bad call. I can tell you that, yeah, the tuck rule was 100% a fumble. Now, I know a lot of people will say, oh, well, I mean, it's not like those teams didn't have another chance to win. I mean, the Jaguars were up 10 points, and they had the ball with like 8 minutes left. They went 3 and out, and then gave up 2 scores in 5 minutes. Fair. The Chiefs and Raiders both went to overtime, where I want to say the Raiders got the ball first in that 2001 game. But still, and I get that. I get that it's true that the Raiders and Chiefs and Jags all had their chances to win, but it's the fact that they got kept in the game. If the Raiders recover the fumble, game over. If Miles Jack isn't ruled down and he returns it all the way back, it's 27-10 or 27-7, something like that. The game's over. Now, I don't remember about the roughing the passer. I don't remember what situation it was in, but I just know it was a bad call. So I say all that to say that I hate watching the Chiefs because I can't stand watching them win every game 20-17, where late in the fourth quarter there's a fucking terrible call that helps the Chiefs win. They have me defending the Bills. I'm a Patriots fan, like I've said, so fuck the Bills. I hate the Bills. And they have me defending the Bills. You know what I'm saying? Like, Josh Allen clearly got the first down or I think it was James Cook. He clearly got the first on third down. Then they QB sneak it. Josh Allen clearly gets the first on fourth down, but they mark them short both times. Or the Xavier Worthy catch, which wasn't a catch. Shit like that. And then the terrible roughing the unnecessary roughness penalty on the Texans. I mean, it's stupid stuff like that fucks the game up. Because it feels like you're not watching a game. It feels like you're just watching a rerun of a game. You know what I mean? Like, you ever watch your favorites? How many of you are Cowboys fans? You guys have only ever seen your team win a Super Bowl on YouTube, right? So how many of you have rewatched those Super Bowls? You know the outcome. Or if it's a game that doesn't include your team, you know what the outcome is. But it's not as fun as watching it for the first time, obviously. And that's what it's like watching Chiefs games. If I watch the Chiefs and the Eagles, if I watch the Chiefs shit the bed and barely score any fucking points in the game, and the game is like 16-14 with 5 minutes left, and I see a terrible fucking call that helps the Chiefs and they win the game 17-16, I'm not gonna be shocked. I won't be shocked at all. I will be frustrated though, because that would be 3 straight playoff games. And look, if you're a Chiefs fan, I'll give you some advice. Learn from someone who is a fan of a team with a crazy dynasty that had referee help, right? Just admit that the referees are favoring your fucking team a lot of the time. Just admit it. Chiefs fans, well, there's 3 categories of Chiefs fans. There's actual Chiefs fans who remember when they blew a 28-point lead against Andrew Luck. There's bandwagon fans, lifelong Patriots fan from 2001 to 2018. Before that, they were lifelong Rams fans from 1999 to 2001, right? And then there's Taylor Swift fans. I'm not going to shit-talk Taylor Swift fans because I'd probably get murdered, but they don't understand. Well, some of them do. Like, my mom understands it pretty well, and she's a Taylor Swift fan. But for the most part, they don't care that much about the game. They just like it because Taylor likes it, which is fine. It's just the bandwagons who... I don't get how you can bandwagon from New England to Kansas City and still be like, yeah, no. These games are not, there's no favorites here. And diehard Chiefs fans, I know it's fun to watch your team succeed. Everyone wants that. But you got to admit at some point that these calls are pretty fucking terrible. So advice to the Chiefs fans, bandwagons, and Swifties. Stop using games like, oh, you clearly missed the Week 6 game when we were up 31-7 and they called a terrible holding call on the Chiefs, which cost us scoring 38, right? Stop using shit like that as an example. No one gives a fuck about a penalty that wasn't a real penalty in week 6 in a regular season game, in a game you were winning by 100 points. No one cares. And final thing, I know it sucks watching your team get dogged on by everyone. Like, I don't think there's anyone rooting for the Chiefs. I never thought I'd see the day where the Patriots and Tom Brady are getting defended religiously. I thought I'd have to live at least the next 30 or 40 years of my life listening to people go, shit's not real. Lost to Eli Manning twice. You know what I mean? I thought I'd have to listen to that for the rest of my life. But now I don't have to, because thanks to Mahomes and the Chiefs, everyone hates them a lot more. And my team is ass, so no one really cares. Anyway, I got the Eagles hopefully winning, although, look, I won't be shocked. Like I said, if the Chiefs play like shit, but squeak another game out and win due to a terrible call late in the game, I would not be shocked. I will be hate watching. I cannot watch this team. Look, the reason people hated New England was because they would win every game 35-10, 42-13, right? There's no point in watching a blowout, you know what I mean? No point in watching a blowout. The Chiefs, though, they fucking string you along thinking they're going to lose, and then they get some favorable calls from the refs, which help them essentially win. And by the way, I'm not one of these fucking weirdos that think that these games are rigged, or, fucking Roger Goodell's calling the officials down or the players down to tell them, hey, take this intentional safety so the spread covers. I don't believe that. But if I watch this game come down to a terrible referee decision, I might have to join these lunatics on these games might be biased brigade.